Welcome to Practice Your Balance. Remember, getting better at balance is not hard and it doesn't take a lot of time, but it does take you committing to do some practice on a regular basis. All right, let's get started with today's practice. We are gonna start off by kind of warming up with a little standing roll down, where I want you to just stand with your feet about hip width apart, and you're just gonna ragdoll your arms for this first one. And I want you to start by pulling your chin towards your chest, and then kind of rounding your back and just letting yourself curl forward toward the floor. Now, if you want to soften your knees a little bit, if that feels better for your back, definitely soften your knees or bend them a little bit. Just see how far you can roll down and feel how you get that little stretch in the back of the legs and maybe even in your back. And then we're going to come back up. And as you come up, you're going to think about pulling your stomach muscles up and in and just rolling yourself up, kind of stacking up as you come up. Now, in your next one, I want you to be a little more specific with your arms. I want you to have nice, strong, straight arms. And I want you to feel like you're pushing something down. All right, so as you're curling, imagine there's something there that you're pushing into as you're coming down. It would kind of support you a little bit. And you're gonna do that same curl down. And then as you come back up, it's almost like the floor was lifting up there and you could push into it. You're pushing away and just rolling yourself to come back up. Right, that pushing and activation through our arms just kind of helps us find I call it the whole body work to do this action that we're doing moving through our spine. Now, we're gonna make it a little more balanced fun next. What I want you to do is cross your legs. So I'm gonna take my right leg in front of my left. Don't be too overly worried about this foot position. Right now I have my legs really tight together and they're really lined up. The tighter and smaller they are, or the smaller the footprint of them, the more balanced and wobbly it might feel. If you need to have your feet a little wider, it's still going to be a balance challenge. If you need to have one foot a little more in front of the other, still will be a balance challenge. So figure out where you need to be, where you can comfortably stand. I want to be able to stand here because we're going to do that roll down with our legs crossed. So now I want you to find that energy in your arms and I want you to curl down. Inhaling halfway, exhale for that second half as you press and just see how far down you can get. And then when you come back up, feel your stomach muscles pull up and in. Maybe you're noticing how your feet and ankles have to adjust and help you kind of wiggle and adjust as you roll back up. We're going to do 2 more on that side. Remember, how far down you go is really just your working level. So there's no right or wrong. You can always have your hands on whatever you're using to support you as you roll down. And then coming back up, I'm going to just keep pressing into it as you roll yourself back up. All right, we got 1 more there. All right, that curling through our back. 1 little vertebra at a time. Our stomach muscles are engaged. At the bottom, it definitely feels like a stretch in the backs of the legs for me. So it might feel that way for you too. I'm pushing through my arms, so I feel like they're kind of helping me balance as I roll back up. Awesome job. All right, let's give those legs a little shake out, and then we're just gonna switch it. So if you had your right foot in front of the left, you're gonna switch that out. You're gonna put your left foot in front of the right. You're going to find if you want to be close together or a little farther apart or a little more staggered, see if you can just find a spot to stand that crosses those legs. Right? And for me, I like to kind of squeeze my inner thighs together. That helps me balance a little bit. We're going to reach our arms and we're going to do that same rolling down. And you could breathe in a pattern such as inhaling for half, exhale, or you could just make sure that you're breathing as you roll up and down. When you come up, notice those feet having to adjust. Zip your legs together and pull your stomach up and in as you roll yourself up. And then we'll do that again. We'll curl down, chin to chest. Pretend like you're pushing into something. Pretend like there was something there that was supporting you. And see how that kind of activates your muscles a little bit. And then roll your yourself back up and stack yourself tall at the top. And then we have one more there, right? Curling forward, inhaling for part of it, exhaling. Remember, a little wobbly is okay, just always feel safe. Curling up and stacking yourself back up tall. And then just uncross those legs, give them a little shake out, and you're all done with your balance practice today. Great work. I'll see you again on another video.